This is Troy, Big Water UAV Solutions, and I wanted to give you an update on my weekend of what the WTF, and see where we're at with the Phantom 4 Pro. You take a look here, it's all torn apart. I did send this down to a Drone Nerds down in Florida. They diagnosed the problem with the sensor, the original sensor problem that I was getting, and appeared to have fixed that. And then it got back and everything worked fine for a little while, and then the camera failed. So what I did was I diagnosed it and couldn't find anything wrong, and what I did was I took the old boards are in here actually, from the broken camera, and put them in this camera that I had got on eBay. Tried that, assembled it, and camera error. And what I mean by camera error, I was not getting any picture. So these here are the two original boards that came with this camera from eBay, used camera that I bought. So what I'm going to do is put these two boards back into this camera, because it was originally mated with that camera, and I think that may be part of the problem, and give that a go. If that does not work, then I'm just going to leave it assembled and sell it on eBay. Phantom 4 Pro, non-functioning camera. Sell it on there. Somebody could use it for parts or get another camera. The thing is, Drone Nerd said, we think you need a new camera. Well, a new camera right now is $900. And then there are no guarantees. So this old Phantom 4 Pro has been a workhorse for me, but it may be time to put this out to pasture, so to speak. And especially with the cost, I'm maybe looking at a Mavic 3, $2,100 for the Fly More package, and a new camera on this is basically almost half of that cost. It just is not cost efficient. I know the Mavic 3 is having some issues right now. It's not mapping. You cannot map with the Mavic 3. That's an issue for me. Supposedly firmware updates will take care of that when they roll out in January. We'll find that out and make a decision from there. I may just buy a Mavic 2 Pro to get me by. The other thing, of course, with the Mavic 3, it's not remote ID compliant. We have other issues there, and that'll be taken care of in a separate video. But anyways, I'm going to put this together, swap out these boards, put this back together, and then give you an update where we're at. Either it flies and works, the camera works, or it's going to be listed on eBay. It's time to part with this. I had actually bought this drone used from a guy I know for $500, so I'm still not out in reality a whole lot of money. My Obsidian, my black Phantom 4 Pro, still running perfect, still running great. This was always a backup. I ran this primarily for mapping missions. And then any flights over water, I took this, as of course we crashed on the dock, which precipitated this whole problem. But I will give you an update as soon as I get it back together. I'm not going to bore you with any footage of that, and we will see where we're at then. So stand by for the next update. Thanks. Well, I got her all back together, the Phantom 4 Pro, the old workhorse, and as soon as I, of course, fired up the DJI Go 4 app, I have inconsistent firmware found between modules. So it is doing its update right now. And as soon as that is done, we should have a picture on the camera. The camera did move. The camera did do what it was supposed to do. Now it must be rebooting. Oh, there she goes. She's rebooting. Update is complete. And we shall see if we actually have a camera. We do not. Overall status shows camera sensor error. So there is something going on where we do not have a picture. Other than that, everything is fine. Contact DJI support for repairs. So I do believe this is the end of the line for me attempting to repair this drone. Again, a new camera would be prohibitively expensive for a, oh geez, what is it now, a 4 or 5 year old drone. It may be time to send her out to pasture, as I said, and listed on eBay. So I checked all the cables. I checked everything there was to check before I put it back together. And well, that's where we're at. So the crash, the initial crash, it cost me, I think it was $580 for the used Phantom 4 Pro camera. And then it was $289 for the sensor repair that, and the motors. They changed the motors at Drone Nerds down in Florida. So it was $289 for that. And I think that's the end of the line. I cannot justify throwing another $900 in on a camera that may or may not work. It may be a bad board somewhere in here as well that's giving me a problem. Again, when I got it back, when I sent it in, I did have a picture. When I got it back, I had a picture, and then all of a sudden I got a bunch of lines in it, and then of course, then I got the camera sensor error. So something is not picking up. Something got hosed in the crash. So there we are. Anyways, that is the update on the Phantom 4 Pro. I'm gonna deregister it from the FAA website and then list it on eBay. I'll probably throw it on eBay for, I don't know. I'll try and see if I get any bites for $700, maybe $750. See what I get. Other than that, it was a real good drone, and it is time to move on. I really wish they'd come out with a Phantom 5, but I don't think DJI is in the market to do that now. This was just such a good, heavy, and very good in the winds. I understand the newer ones are maybe just as good. The thing you could do with these is you would be able to actually carry a little bit of payload on the bottom if you wanted to, but you're not going to be able to do that with the Mavic 2 Pro and certainly not the Mavic 3. It's just the way it is. It's the way it's going. And anyways, so just a quick update. Remember, FPV is not a crime, nor is anything else I do. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, give us a like, and have a great day.